Good morning, everybody. Today is, I guess, very good day for buyers because suddenly we have a major sell-off on the stock market. But what I'd like to mention is that I don't think the sell-off is justified, and I think that it's not going to last very long. So if you have some kind of free cash available right now for investing, I would highly suggest to buy some option calls or call options because they allow you to freeze the current low price for a lot of very good blue chip stocks at a very low level. Even though we might have a chance that the market might go even further down, but the fact that we kind of found our bottom, at least for today, gives us a pretty good indication that even though the market has a scare and it has kind of like a mini panic more or less, but I just read that even though we are losing 1,000 points today, it's nowhere near the top 50 drops percentage-wise that we had in the past. Meaning that currently I think we're losing around 2 to 3%, and even though it is kind of like a big number in terms of points for Dow Jones, but considering that Dow Jones is trading at very high prices or very high points, it's not such a huge drop. Like, for example, Dow Jones is right now 28,000 points, and we are down 914 points, or minus 3%. It's not very pleasant, but I would say that you should consider it as a buying opportunity. Like, for example, the strategy that I employ at this point is that I go for blue chip stocks because they're the most stable, they're the better prepared to handle all kinds of negative winds in the stock market and negative sell-offs, but at the same time they're the ones that recover quickly compared to every other stock because they have such a strong business, they have such a very healthy cash flow, not much debt, and the main thing is they do have a lot of customers. So out of the blue chip stocks that I would suggest you to buy, they are Microsoft, Intel, Facebook, Disney, Merck, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, because these companies, they're good for technology and medical stuff. The other thing is that, for example, Home Depot, it's also a member of the Dow Jones, and we have very good construction numbers right now because we have like record-breaking number of permits that were issued for the construction companies to build new houses and to pretty much expand this sector of economy by financing it at a very low interest rates at this point. So you have to understand that it's not just the buyers who are getting very good interest loans, but it's also businesses, construction businesses that need to finance their construction first before they could turn around and sell it to the home buyers. So the numbers that we're getting for these people, they're pretty good. So I would consider also like buying Toll Brothers. It's a major kind of like luxury builder of the houses, and KB Homes as well. So and obviously Home Depot and Lowe's, because these guys supply a lot of materials for not necessarily for the new construction, but also for any kind of improvements, because one thing that's been out there for some time already is that we have a record number of refinance that's happening, and because people are basically pulling cash out of their houses at a very low interest rate, such as like 3%, and a lot of times this money go into some kind of like home improvements, such as people are either installing new floors, new windows, new doors, maybe they're adding a room or a floor to the existing house. So, and the materials that are used for this type of improvements, they do come from stores such as Home Depot and Lowe's. So we have a general panic, but this panic actually pressures all the stocks across the board for a sell-off. And as they say on the stock market, if you really want to make money, remember one thing: it's the minority that makes money. The majority loses the money. So if you have strong nerves, and basically if you have balls, you need to kind of like put yourself opposite to where the market is going. So, and as they say, be fearless when everybody is fearful, and be fearful when everybody is fearless. At this time right now, everybody is fearful. They're all scared, they're all running away, and they're trying to dump their stock. And use that they fear, use their weakness, because you could actually lock in very good, very low prices for incredible stocks, incredible companies, blue chip companies that will flourish no matter what in the future. And this coronavirus, it will pass by, but if you end up with shares of beautiful, amazing, very profitable companies, it's going to pay off handsomely for you in the near future. As we all know, such big drops in the stock market don't last very long. There's big statistics for that. It's not like we have a nuclear war, or we have any kind of like irreversible damage to economy or to people's lives in general. So right now we have 2,000 people that died in basically 2 months from this disease. Frankly, I think we have more people dying from regular flu than from coronavirus every year, and it doesn't affect the economy in any way. So I think that at this point, media companies, they're using this type of panic to just make money and to get more publicity. So buy blue chip stocks. Thank you for your time, and good luck trading.